welcome to the new stream. So today I will try to split the Pac-Man game, right, from Pac-Man runtime by putting the Pac-Man game into a DLL or shared object. So we can do that easily through the CMake lists. If I remember correctly, it was just something like let me see. So game name. So let's see what should be the name of the. I need to split it into the runtime name, right? Change word. Runtime name. That's fine. And now I will also do runtime sources, which is also fine. And then I will change this to be runtime name which uses runtime sources. And in here, back yank word. So let's put a small paste here, delete word, think, change word, runtime name, back, change word, runtime name. Okay, so that's the name of the runtime, and I'm gonna keep it Pac-Man. But we also have the let's make it game name, right? So call it Pac-Man. And we will also have game sources. So this is now gonna be the source of the library. And it's just gonna be Pac-Man game.c. And from here, I'm gonna delete the game.c. Let's see, yep, that. And now I will add library. That's the, I think that's the name. So it will be game name with game sources. One other thing we need to do here, we need to, I've set a define which tells me that the game API will be static, like it's included. I'm now deleting that because it's no longer included. And let me just check something at this in my Firefox. So CMake add library. I think I need to add some parameter. So it's gonna be Shift F and just G, I guess. Yeah. Then Shift L. No, Control L. No, what's the add library? What's the shortcut? Navigating the page, tabs, new tab. An URL, blah, 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 using find. Go back in history, go forward in history, create, go, it's capital J, yeah. So that's, I don't understand why that doesn't want to work for me, so now, okay, so it's capital L, no, why? So, why Vimium can always read and change? Yep, it's working here, but so it can go here, but it can't. Now it can. Okay, let's change. There's some bug between Vimium. So let's see, we have normal libraries. I can say shared, right? Yeah, that's it. Shared. And do these libraries need any kind of definitions? I guess it's gonna be a target compile definition just to say it's a debug thing. So it's game name, right? Game name, and it's also private debug, right? Just that. We'll probably extract those, right? And let's see if we can. I think I need to first do the build gain system or something like that. Right? So no, it's other thing. Gain debug build system. Oh, we have an error. So add library cannot create target pacman. Okay. Okay, that seems reasonable. So let's runtime. It's this Pacman game name. I'll just call it Pacman game then. Okay, and let's see. Oh yeah, now he was able to create it. And let's do build debug. Oh, we have a problem. Okay, so we have a problem now. Let's try to solve it. So we have in function name, we have implicit declaration of function game init. And game tick and game shutdown. Okay, yeah, I think we are on good path now. So let's maximize this and let's go back here. I think I can just jump up. No. Yes, I can. Cool. So I can, you know, leave this thing, jump to Pacman runtime. And now he's saying that in Pacman runtime Linux, line, what is it, 225? And I need to LSP restart. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see. Call to undeclared function game init. Where is this thing? Declared. Call to undeclared function game init, but it is declared, isn't it? So it will be in the engine API, no? Go down. It's a function pointer, right? Yeah. So now this is a function pointer to function. Okay. Okay, so absolutely I understand what's the issue now. So we need to load these functions, right? So somewhere in main we have a function pointer game init. Let me put it somewhere in here. Where would be init memory arena, init demo audio. Let's put it directly on top of it. So we have pfn game init, right? And we'll just call this guy game init is null for now. Then we have pfn game tick, I believe. Yes, that's correct. Copilot. Let's call it game tick, and there is something that extremely irritates me, so I will need to edit my configuration. I can't take it anymore. So edit config Lua, where's my Copilot stuff? in normal mode, Control S, toggle auto trigger, okay, and in here I think I will be able to do it. Let me see. Suggestion key map. And we set key map. Can I do this thing, Copilot suggestion auto trigger? Not sure. Never mind. I'll investigate this later. I thought it's gonna be easier. And a function pointer to game shutdown. Very good. Pilot Control S. So now he should no longer complain about this stuff. He should allow me to build it, and he does. Obviously, we would fail like crazy. So, because these functions are obviously null at the moment, somehow we need to kind of initialize them. So I can put like a struct in here. I can make a function, let's say static void or bool parameter load game library, and I will pass in game function pointers out function game function pointers, and let's see what the thing is recommending. It doesn't understand, we're not on Windows. Right, but no, definitely not like that. We will do bool result. We will take that, right, and we will return the result. And I will declare this structure somewhere here. Type def struct game function pointers, and let's just make pfn game init. I don't think I need pfn, not pfn game tick and pfn game shutdown. And now I will just use it. Game function pointers, game init. Yeah, we'll initialize everything to null. Unused function. Yeah, I will use it now. Go. No, don't do this. So let's just say like game function pointers is null, and error failed to load a game library, and I want this to be like exit or something, exit failure. In fact, I think I can just say here return with exit failure. Something like that. Yeah, because it's a main function. So, and we can just use these game function pointers. Yes, that's it. Change word, game tick, and change word, game shutdown. So that would be excellent, basically. And now we have a system that should still be built. Let me add this into my history so he doesn't everything. And yeah, so if we would, you know, kind of debug this, we will see that nothing is obviously loaded. And if I go here, go to definition, oh no, not here. To game function pointer, go definition. Should I make smarter name for this? It should be game function pointers. It's a stupid name, isn't it? It should probably be game code or something like that, right? Game logic. Probably good name until I change my mind. Dot, the next dot. Okay, and let's go back there to the beginning and this. Change word. Yeah, I guess it's gone. Okay, I guess game logic is a good name for this one as well. Dot previous dot. Do we have it? Dot here. Yeah. Okay. And the function itself should be load then game logic. Game logic, right? And next one is cool. Okay, so now this should also be built. Yeah. Okay. So now we need to actually load something, because for now we're just returning nulls, right? So that's not good. Let me just load my doors here. Okay. And I'm not used to this, but I think the solution for this is obviously DL open function in the Linux. So it looks something like this. So what we will need to include DLFCN H. Okay, let's do that. Let's go all the way to the top somewhere. I think it was DLFCN. Thank you. And we need to close. It's just what are the flags? One of the following two values must be included in the false flags. Only. Zero or more. Don't load the shared object. This can be no. We will have RTLD. I think one of should be perform lazy binding. Resolve symbols only as the code that references them is executed. If this or now all undefined symbols in the shared object are resolved before DL open returns. All undefined symbols in the shared. I don't know what that means. I'll try with RTLD lazy and we will go with RTLD local, right? Okay. So didn't check. Oh, void game lib now. So it's not gonna be game, it's gonna be, it will be change word Pacman game. We can probably make this as a parameter. And I will then return false here. And what now, right? So now we need to search for something in the function performs the same task. Okay, DL close. I will need to close it later. What's M open? This function performs. It accepts an additional argument that specifies the link map list. Also. Okay, we have an example here. Handle DL open. DL sim, right? Yeah. It's gonna be DL sim then. Then we can say game logic, game init, game init, that seems fine. Game logic, game tick, that seems fine. And now I will check that all of them are returned correctly. Go to exit. Sorry, I need to. Where is he copying this stuff from? I don't know. It's just like, it is. You know what? You know what this thing is? It's just advanced copy paster, nothing else. They are threatening us. Oh, you will all lose your jobs. No, we won't. Well, his advanced copy paste actually pasted in some stuff that I don't know, for example, this deal error, right? Okay, do I need to also, I probably need to deal close it, right? Yeah. And let me check this error thing. Is that already shutting down the application? Oh, yes, it does. So it won't, this won't work good. I need another thing. Warn is the better thing for here. Because this one is already exiting, so I want to exit at the end, you know, that error thing there, but it should be change word warn, and this one should be change word warn, right? And I want to also have a function that will in here I need to put a function to void pointer handle game lib. Yeah, that's better suggestion, thank you. And let's just put it here after he is fine with that, right? So let's just make it game logic. Game lib is game lib, fine. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then there's a function static void unload game logic. Yeah, it's fine. Game logic. Why? No. Just this one. Okay, cool. So this one will close it somewhere in there. Let's see where, let's go to references, quickly get references. Here, yep. So I have a game logic, right? And then after shutdown, after I do the manual shutdown, I can also unload game logic, add game logic. That's the buffer stuff. Okay. So that's it. And I should now be fine. Oh, let's just check some stuff first, right? So let's see what is in the build directory, debug, right? Games, and then Pac-Man, and then look, it's a lib Pac-Man game. Yes. Oh, and it's executable. Linux makes it executable. That's interesting. So we have something in there. Let's write it down. Let's make it and let's run it. I don't think it will actually work, but yeah. Failed to load game logic library Pac-Man game and so cannot open no such file or shared directory. And if I go back here somewhere and just rename this to lib, right? Build it, run it, fail to no such file or directory. That's because he expects it to be in the same directory as you know, yeah, cannot no such file or directory. That's an error from so maybe if I do this, yeah. So it needs to be relative to current path, and if you build debug games Pac-Man, leave Pac-Man as O. Failed to load game library. Why did you choose? There's no warning. And that's because I've never actually this is not my style. That's why I broke it. Change word true. Yes, it still works. Okay, now I need to handle the problem with the path because wherever I start the game, in whichever directory I started, I need to I want to find the SO file in that directory. So how would we do that? Let's see. So current working directory is the directory, and I know I can get that in the Linux with man get cvd, right? That's get current directory. Current working directory is the one that's simply in current working of the calling process. I'm sorry about my dog. Oh, that's a system call. Oof. Yes, that means, you know, there's a context application and the PVD. What PVD? That's again print name. That's not it. Uh, let's see what happens when you do this get CVD thingy, right? Just for test, I already have the ONI standard included. I think I can say char buff 256 get CVD and current working directory. But I don't have uni. I really don't. I thought I have it. Include uni standard h. Now I should. Current. Yeah, so that. And another thing I can probably figure out from this is the arc0, right? So I can also say printf arc where 0 is arc where 0. What's wrong? Oh, what? Unused parameter arc_c. Oh, come on. I can just probably assert that arc_c which greater or equal than 1. That should make it work. I could now figure out, you know, I could just say like this is the directory part. You see this now, like build debug games pacman, that's directory, and this is the executable name. But this really sucks. That really sucks. I could compose a new string with, you know, correct path. That really sucks. I don't like that. So I really don't like that. So I'm gonna search for another solution where I can get on Linux. How can I get this? How can I get Linux get the directory of X? See, something like that, right? Not current. Find. How to get current directory in C in a C program? SG. Where I need to get the directory that program is started from. That's just. That's current directory thing that we already have. Yeah. History H, capital H. Get the path of executable C Linux. FF. Was to find out the current executed program with argways that does not give the full path. Yeah, on Unix with procs really straight and reliable ways to read link prot self-x. Without prots, yeah. Yes. It looks like we will need to have a function for this. Okay, so static void get absolute path to get apps path to game lib. Actually, that's not that's not a good bad name. Let me see what he is doing. And I want to give him argv 0. Okay. And I can also give him game name. Then if basically what they are saying, if argv 0 0 is then we are already absolute path to executable, and then we can, is it the char? Let's see that, man. Char man what is it? Forgot that. Int last slash index. Yes. Okay. No. See, this is something fishy. Satararatahara. Man satararatahara. Okay, character in string, right? Okay, to the last, okay. And what's your problem? Okay, okay, let's do it like this. Char pointer last slash pointer. Yes, if last slash, it cannot be null, right? Because I already set the first one. I already said that it exists, right? So it's not possible to be null. yeah. Sharp add to game leap to 56 to epsilon. That's it, and then that should also add the Are you sure? Do we need that? I'm not sure, but anyway, do I need that? And where is that thingy? String, obviously. Where would it be? Library. Yeah, thank you. Game leap, and then we can just say no games, just it's gonna be this leap and game name, cool, and so that's it. And should somehow make sure that this, I think, do I need to worry about safety here? It's really difficult to worry about safety until I get these things sorted. So let me just try to see. Stjepano cat copy whatever. Size and I'll debug this so we'll see better what's happening. Okay, and that's gonna return now, right here, we return. Okay, but if it's not, right, we need to get the current working directory. Path to game leap. Game size of char times, oh yeah, game leap size. Now I need to have it, but to game leap size. Cool, and now I will put the stuff in, so I will just check the entire arc where 0, then I will also add cut. Not this, yeah, leap, and that was fine, and game name and SO and then return. Yeah. Okay, so now I don't need this stuff anymore. I can, yes, and I can save get absolute path to game lib, and let's print it out. Print f hope this will work correctly. Loading game logic from lib pacman game SO. This is not correct, right? Path to quake dot. Stuff. Okay. Here I need here cut. Not this, but this, only this. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, and now I can pass in the path in here, right? Const char game path game logic library path. Let's be explicit. Game name. Game. Path to game lib. That should be. Where is it? Insert. Cool, and go back up with lost my way in the code again. How can I make this? Never mind. Load game logic, yeah, obviously change it in here, so change till comma. Game logic library path. It. Now I think I have something. And oof. And yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's it. Game leap, game leap, game leap, game leap, DLC, game leap. So what's wrong? What was wrong? I forgot. Stjepano code, pay to quick build, sleep, Pac-Man game. Games, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Oh, that's a problem, right? Yeah, we forgot to. We forgot to do some stuff. We forgot to find the lost character here. Where's my function? This is the function. So yeah, we can't just take this entire argv0 because we need to figure out where the last slash is. Last slash, and it is even possible that the last slash is not there. Then we will just, do it like that. Otherwise, else we don't take the entire thing, we take the path to game leap, but we take the we think we can do it like this, ctrn cat, and then take the yes, that looks correct. And then we can append the vape and game name and .so. And that's how this should work. And now I am 100% that we will get it working. Yes. We do have a problem though, because we are now appending that thing again. We probably don't need that because the last slash is included in here, right? Or we can just how did I do that before? Back to game. Okay, and so now this should be even better. Yeah, I don't really like this solution, but since Linux doesn't offer us anything better, is there anything better? Come on. Let's extract it a bit. Let's extend this, yes, enter, and let's open up a new tab, right? Let's try to DL open directories, I guess. Also dynamic. G. Oh, come on, what's the... Oh, okay, I see that stuff. Okay, I need to use mouse. What's the... Create go one tap left. Go one tap right. What? Why he doesn't want to go one tap right? When I press K, capital K. Anyway. Okay, the four functions log implement the interface to the dynamic link encoder. The executable contains a DT run path tag. Understand. So it doesn't. I don't like it, but it works for now. So absolute path to executable. I guess this one, since he uses this, exactly the same logic, you also need this. How can I test for this one here? Where 0 is 0. You know what's interesting? Let's see what GDP will do now. 2 and GDP build debug games Pac-Man start. Layout code. I want to see the code. Help layout. Layout source. Okay. Let's go next. Now I want to see print path to game lib, right? Home Stjepano games Pac-Man. Why? Quit kill. Yes, quit. Okay. But I told him not to do it. I told him. I really did told him. You having like a bad version or something? Nope. Okay, that's an interesting problem. So let's do it more again. So let's see layout. Start. We need to start it first. Then layout source, and then next step. Right. Now next. Yes. Okay. And now, okay, so what is the, let's see, info local. Okay, so the last slash is not yet defined. So let's see now, print last slash. I think I can just print last slash Pac-Man. Okay, that seems fine, yes. And print path to game lib. Okay, nothing yet. Now print path to game lib. Pac-Man, okay, but he. And now print path to game lib. Yep. Next, and next, and next. So why? Path to game lib. That seems fine. I perfectly like that. So I don't know. Why was he saying what he was saying? Yeah, that was probably something from you know, within the memory of the GDB, so I'll just disregard that, and I'll say that this is a very stupid, but I believe actually we can just delete this right from here, delete, yes, and then go and put it somewhere here, yeah. Oh, and then I will say like this has to be done, because I cannot find out the directory of the executable, This function figures that out, and based on that constructs full path to the game library. Okay, so that seems fine. So let's go to references. How do I quickly navigate in this? Is that how do they call this in Vim? I'll need to figure that out later. Okay, so now I'll just close it and then move it here. Get absolute path to game lib. Yeah, this will still not work. Okay, let's go. Let's go here. Get. Is the 1024 stack good? Is it or is it not? If I want to make this safe, then I need to check at each point in here of this function if, you know, we are out of bounds. So for example, in here, can just say something like assert that. Yeah, this needs to be checked in runtime, right? So do we need to be so safe? Like, do I need to check it? No, I will just write a note. This function is not safe, but we do not expect attack from command line. It could be dangerous, however, dangerous if with elevated privileges. Yes, that's good. Thank you. To do, make this safer. Should we make it safer or not? I'm not sure, to be honest. So I've added a support now for stuff like loading a game from DLL. It does work. However, I'm making this thing more difficult for me, don't I? Let's see if we can improve this somehow from you know from our little CMake list file. So we have a shared library in here. We are using it. It's OpenAL. I'm not sure if I... Okay, one thing that I can definitely do is I can give him a target compile definition. I can compile this for do I want to... No, it's an engine, right? So we can just say it's always a game thing. Game. That should be much nicer. And then in Pacman we can say define game library name. Just call it game. And I mean, we could do that for everybody. So in the main, we can say a game library name, right? It's just game. Is this library or library? Okay, it looks like I missed the spelling. Game library. Yeah. Or replace with epsilon. Game library name, and then go back. Okay, and yeah, that seems fine. And one thing that I don't really like is argv0 path to executable. Yeah, let's do that. Path to exa dot 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 dot. Okay, that seems better. Better naming, correct? And now yeah, that seems much better. Let's go to main. So now we have path to game lib. Need to prevent this from overflowing. I can kind of say path to game lib 1 or 2, 3 is 0, like probably will prevent overflow or not, I'm not sure. Or maybe move that piece of logic in here. Like else, you know, something like this, else, da da da. Then just like a last thing. Game this to prevent later overflows, I guess. That's the idea, right? Okay. 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 Okay, that's fine. So it's always gonna be lib something as oh. So I'll write a note here. The full name of the library is lib game name.so, and it is located in the same directory as executable. Do not add prefix or suffixes or full path to the library. Okay, like that. Cool. Where's my main? This should kind of mark M this, and then I can always go to M. Like that. Yeah. So he finds the actual gamepad. I don't think that function can fail. He loads the game logic. Cool. This one not necessary because error will expand to exit. So he immediately terminates everything. And now I can call the game init game shutdown and everything from our SO, and we can have here unload the game logic, which just see this game logic game lib dl close game logic game lib, and yeah, I believe that's it. So let's listen to me. I'm kind of happy. Fail to load game logic library. Really? What did we miss? For jump to see make lists. Is this saved? Game name is here, right? That should really work. Build. Build. Lib game SO. Not found. Why? So LL build debug games Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man game SO. Forgot to again debug build system, and now execute the build, and now it still doesn't work. Let's see. Well, yeah, it doesn't. Game name is game. What if I do like dot scripts clean debug dot scripts again builds debug build system? Yes. Dot scripts build debug. Building everything now. It's gonna take some time. Oh, there's a warning in the OpenAL. String buffer. Cool. Okay, I don't need to fix that. Let me see something in the OBS. Yeah, you can hear me. You can hear me fine. Linking C shared library libgame as oh, so that should now really work. Oh, come on, go here and now. Yes, our brilliant game is now working. And we can blame all the problems if the game SO doesn't want to load. We can always blame our brilliant exe directory, you know, logic. But this should absolutely totally work. There's a sound, there's everything. We can maximize this. Expect to see some errors in the color. And I believe I do see some errors. That's because we are really loading very small bitmaps onto a very large resolution. So nearest filtering will probably not be the best here. I mean, we need to use nearest, but the problem is that we are, you know, rendering like this is 2x2 sprite onto a screen, onto probably 200 by 200 pixels. I do not know what's the actual size of this area here. So that's a problem. We'll fix that in the future. We're going slowly there, slowly to where I want the system to be. Very similar to how Handmade Hero was made, Handmade Hero. So I'll just continue that good work. And hopefully we'll get there. We'll get finally where we will have some kind of Pac-Man and ghosts running around the screen. Yeah, so let's finish up this stream. I'll just, I'm a master, right? Yeah, I will split game logic into executable, into runtime, and dynamic library. Yes, one other thing before I close this thing down, right? So let's see if this would work on. Yeah, this logic obviously won't work on the something. Get upload path to GameLib. That's stupid name, isn't it? Do I need to be so? Get path to game lib. Get game lib path. So I'll rename that to get game lib library path library get game library path get of change word get game library path. Next, this should work. Let's see. Still works. Let me quickly check what is the in the build debug games Pac-Man leave Pac-Man game and so let's just remove force build debug games Pac-Man leave Pac-Man game, right? That's all. Let's build it again. Let's build it. Consolidate compiler generated dependencies of target. What does that mean? Yeah, so it means something, I'm not sure. Okay. Finally, now I think I can just modify this a bit. Git status, git add, git commit, meant, right? And now I will go into this. Oh, what is this? What is this? I hate this. Control O, yes, and Control X. Now I can git log. Let's see. One line. I'm not in favor of rebasing, so I will maybe rebase everything like later. You know, like we implemented the Pac-Man. Be a rebase, but not for now. Definitely not yet. So let's just check once. Git status, we're clear. I have that plugin here, which is called something like let's see that. I don't know how to use this, so I'm not gonna use it, and that's it. I really like the command line better. I'm maybe crazy. You can see that I'm crazy because I'm using command line debugger and stuff like that. But that's the best way to learn stuff, right? How things work. And we keep learning every day. Okay, so let's see, where are we now? What we need to do next? Jump to main. Okay, so we have the game library path. And we are loading the game library here, load game logic. Again, is it game logic then? Is it game logic? Is it game logic or is it game library? So I have a path to game library and I'm loading what? Game logic. Change word. Oops. Change word. Game library is gonna be my type. Change that. Next. Change that. Change that. have it anymore? No. Then I will this stuff. It's gonna be game library now. Just can't handle the naming I have selected. Yes, 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 yes. And I will rename this function, change word to load game library. Is that correct? Library, okay, and in here change word unload game library, okay. And let me just see this void game lib. I definitely don't like this. Game SO. Is that finished now? I guess it is, so I can probably scripts, build, debug, pacman. Pacman! It still works, very good. And now finally, that it commit m refactor. And I need to push it now because I already pushed it before, so I'll push it again. So let's go to main now and let's see what have we. So we get the game library path, that's really nice. And then we have a load game library. If that fails, then we will crash the application. We get the functions from the game library. This can block on Windows. Okay, that's fine. And game should run is game tick. Okay, let me just make this nicer. This can block on some OS when moving or resizing the window. I don't need to know that, right? That's fine. That's fine. Game shut down if we stop them and unload the game library. I like it now. Yeah, that seems like a nice code now. Git commit. I will not commit anything yet, but we're done for this stream. I'm happy with this. So now we have a game logic completely separated away from the logic of, you know, the runtime. One other thing that I'm curious about, and let's see if I go to build, debug, games, Pac-Man, right? And then LL here. I'm just curious, what's the size of these things? So Pac-Man is 1 megabyte and game SO is 21 kilobyte. That's really not terrible. So I'm perfectly happy with that. And that's it. No, really, bye-bye.